Hi, welcome back to Comic Book Gallery. I'm your host, Joaquin. So this weekend is Guilds of Ravnica's official release. So last night I drafted, and I went 0-3 because I'm super cool. I got one prize support pack, which I'll be opening later. And I thought I would review the Mtg Arena and why I think it's a great game for new players, which I believe Wizards of the Coast intentions so tongue twisted. That was the intention of Wizard of the Coast, to develop a game for new players. So you're starting off with standard, and right now I'll just show you I'll get to the store. So these are the current standard right now. Current standard is Ixalan. Let's see, hopefully I can pull this camera in a little bit. Ixalan, Rivals of Ixalan, Dominaria, Core 19, and now Guilds of Ravnica. I've been playing for like over a week. I've been told that you should wait until you have like 10 packs, but yeah, I wish they would have told me that earlier. I would have saved up all my packs. So I have 3 Ravnica to open, 1 Rivals of Ixalan, and 1 Ixalan. What I do like about this is that it's similar to Hearthstone. So for every 1,000 coins you acquire, you can buy a pack. You can buy a pack of Core, Dominaria, or you can spend diamonds. But the only way you earn diamonds is by actually spending money. So if you're someone like me who just wants to play casually and grind it out, what you're going to be doing is checking in every day, and right here you can earn 500 coins for playing 25 lands. For your first win, you get 250, and once I cast 40 blue or green spells, I'll get a Core 19 pack. And I have to wait 16 hours before I can. I think it's weekly win. So after 5, 10, 15, you can get a pack. So let's just start off first with. Let's just open up and see what I got. So we'll start off with Ixalan. And right there, that was indicating that you get a common wild card, which means that you could take any one of your commons. Like say you wanted another copy of this, and you would click on it, and it would ask you if you wanted to use one of your wilds. You'd hit yes, and now you'd have an instant copy of this. For me, currently, it won't let me show it. Okay, because I have to get out of the screen. So let's just see what my rare is. Treasure Island, Treasure Map. That's actually pretty good. I've been playing this in Commander, but I see some standard play with this. It costs 2 colorless mana. For 1, you tap it, scry 1, which means you look at the top card, and if you don't like it, you can put it on the bottom of your deck. So put a landmark counter on Treasure Map. Then if there are 3 or more landmark counters on it, remove those counters, transform Treasure Map, and create 3 colorless treasure artifacts with tap, sacrifice this artifact, and add 1 mana of any color. So I'm glad I was able to actually get this while I'm filming, because that's super cool. And then once you have it, you get you flip it over and you have Treasure Cove, which is add a colorless mana and sacrifice the treasure and draw a card. So not only will this help fix your mana, you also get card draw. So this is a great pickup. So if you're playing standard, I would try to find a way to put this in my deck when appropriate. Okay, on with that. So next up, we're going to be doing Rivals. And I'm hoping for Settle the Wreckage, which is a great removal spell. I believe it's a 4 cost, 2 white, instant speed, where you exile all attacking creatures and your opponent gets to draw a land for each creature that was exiled. But it's still a great way to save your butt. So, let's see what I got. Come on, something good. Passive Discovery. It's a 4-drop, 1 green. Whenever a creature enters the battlefield under your control, it explores. So, I'm pretty sure somebody will use this as standard, but definitely EDH. So, next up is Guilds of Ravnica. Sorry about that brief pause. I had to answer the door. So I'm filming at PFC Games here in Edmonds, Washington. I know I say Linwood, but it's like close to Linwood. And I had to answer the door. So I was able to pause it, which is cool. So now that that delay is over, let's see what we have with Guilds of Ravnica. Come on, good rare. So we have Fine. So it's a 2 mana cost, 1 green or black. It doesn't matter what your combination is. Return up to 2 target creature cards from your graveyard to your hand. That's nice. Unlike other split cards in the past, you can only cast one or the other, where before you could cast both if you had the mana. And you know what? This is not popping up on my screen. It's a little bit too bright. Am I getting it? No. Apologize for that. I also have Finality, which is you may put 2+1 counters on creatures you control, that all creatures get -4/-4 to the end. I wonder if I tilt my screen, will that help? A little bit, I guess. Sorry, there's just a overhead glare. Alright, on with the show. I mean, I've already started cracking these packs, not like I can refilm this, and it'll take me a moment to get these cards. The last 3 packs that I did receive, they were from a insert that you get when you buy packs. It's not in every pack, but in some packs they'll say you can redeem this, and I forget what it was, but if I find one offhand, I'll put it in there. So mission briefing, well, at least you can see the image, so I'll read it out. Mission briefing is 2 blue, survey 2, which is you look at your top 2 cards. You can either leave them on top, or you can put any one of them in the graveyard, which is good to be cycling through your deck. And choose an instant or sorcery card in your graveyard. You may cast that card this turn. If that card will be put in your graveyard this turn instead, exile it. And the last card so I got an uncommon wild, cool, and a common wild. And come on, something good. Mythic? Nope. Chamber Sentry. Its cost is X. That means whatever mana you want to put into it. Chamber Sentry enters the battlefield with +1/+1 counters on it for each color of mana spent to cast it. So most decks you're running 2 colors, some are 3. So it's going to usually be a 2/3 or a 3/3. I wouldn't play this in a monocolored deck. So remove X+1 counters from Chamber Sentry. It deals X damage to any target. So a very bad walking ballistic or ballista. Then, if you happen to be playing 5 colors, so really this is an EDH card, return Chamber Sentry from your graveyard to your hand. Alright, so we're done with opening these packs. And if you click up here, I know it's kind of blurry. It will show that I have 11 commons, or wild. I have 9 uncommons, 4 rares, and 2 mythic rares. Okay, so I'm going to go to my decks real quick, and it doesn't matter which deck I pick. I'll just open up Dimir for a moment. Actually, yeah, I'll just open up Dimir. You hit edit deck so I can show you what I have. So let's unclick these two. And because I was part of the beta, it was funny because I didn't even really get to play. Now let me restart that. Oh, boo. Okay. So because I was able to, they sent me a link and then I was never able to get in. But they did send me a code and I got the special Teferi Hero of Dominaria. Yeah, it's weird. On this one, as long as I highlight the card, you're able to see it, which is nice. So this is the card that if you pay like $250 for, you could acquire this full art Planeswalker card. I'll pass on that because I'm also a comic book channel, so I'd rather buy a key comic book than that. Also got Rawl, is it Viceroid? So that was cool. I think those are the only two Planeswalkers I currently own, but I do love this card. Let me get, you know, it's just easier if I move this over. There we go. So I know it's on the right-hand corner, but Aurelia Explantar of Justice, and I know I mispronounced that, but I am sorry. Flying Mentor. At the beginning of combat on your turn, choose up to one target creature you control until end of turn. That creature gets +2/+0, gains trample if it's red, and gains vigilance if it's white. And I want to say that I don't really. You get this if you complete enough wins. You get the blue-green deck box, and you get Kumina, the Tyrant of Orazak. This is a cool merfolk. This was like really hot when it first came out. Tap another merfolk you control. Kumina, Tyrant of Orazak. Can't be blocked this turn. Tap 3 untapped merfolks you control, draw a card. Tap 5 untapped merfolks you control. Put a +1 counter on each merfolk you control. That's cool. Got this dragon. Can't do anything with them. Isolated Chapel. Dragon Skull. Sacred Foundry. So, I have some cards. Nothing that impressive. But I just wanted to show you what, you can start acquiring once you start playing the game. Look, Overgrown Tomb. And I want to check to see how quick, I want to take a quick look on, to see how it shows when it plays. So I'm going to attempt to play this. If the screen, if it looks fuzzy, I'm just going to stop it and end it there because I don't want you getting bored with that. Probably already saying I'm already bored, Joaquin. I just want to see you punt because in your last video, you said you weren't that good. You're a casual player, and you're not that good of a player, and you punch a lot. So you're now going to be able to witness some of my historic punt moves. Or not. We'll see. So I'm playing that Merfolk deck, because I just got that. And it's a little... Yeah, you're not going to be able to really see it that well. Maybe I could... I'm just hoping my camera... I would like you to see the cards as I play them, or at least be able to read them. And it's just not coming off that well. So I'm waiting on the opponent to make their move. And I'm just going to show you some quick play as I'm signing off. So if you like what you see, hit the like button. And if you're new and you just found me, hi, welcome. And hit the subscribe button. So I'll play this Woodland Stream, tapped, opponent's turn. What I like about this... Now, you know what, I'm going to keep playing a little bit more so I can at least explain some of the basics, what I like about this game. is for new players, it's like step by step. It'll let you know when and when you can't do anything. So, you know, you can highlight your cards. Like this one is River Sneak. River Sneak can't be blocked. Whenever another merfolk enters the battlefield under control, River Sneak gets +1/+1 to enter the turn. I have a Silver Guild Adept. As additional cost to cast a spell, reveal a merfolk card from your hand or pay 3. When Silver Guild Adept enters the battlefield, draw a card. So I have this merfolk over here and dispense, which is turn. So my turn's coming up. So I think the best play is to play River Sneak, followed by a Silver Guild Adept, showing my Kumena Speaker, which will then give a bonus to this to the end of the turn, and I'll attack. Just received a River Herald's Boon, which is put a +1 counter on target creature and a +1 counter up to 1 target merfolk. So I'll play my land. And a lot of people don't like to play their land until after they attack because they want to be able to cast another spell without their opponent knowing what they're doing. So the player's deciding, oh yeah, I got to show the additional cost. So, oh, sorry, it's a good example. So right down here, I can pay 3 or reveal a merfolk. I tap on that. I tap this. I hit submit. Okay, I have 1 mana left. So this is a little combo I'm doing right here. So I'll put this. So as long as I own an island, for the turn, it gets +1 for each merfolk that I've dropped. So I've dropped 2. So I'll hit all attack and do 3 damage. Looks like this person is now playing an Ither deck because of blue-red. So they created a colorless Stopper because they need a chump blocker. Okay, so I'm going to cast, let's see what my options are. Yeah, I think this is the way to go. So Merfolk, Mistbinder. Other merfolks you control get +1/+1. And like I said, I apologize. I wish you could really read these cards a little bit better. And I don't think I can cast anything else. So I'm going to get greedy. And he's all tapped out. He only has 2 blockers, which he has to use to block. None of his creatures, he could stack block and maybe kill this. But I can't attack with this because it has Summoning Sickness. So everything that can attack. And I'm not worried about 2 damage on the crackback, even with pump spells. So I'm showing that I have a pretty good board right now. And remember, I do have Disperse, so if there is a creature that I do not like or any non-land permanent, I can put it back to the hand. Great card. So he shocked my my Merfolk Mistbinder, which was a good choice because that's what's giving all my Merfolks +1/+1. And let's see what he plays. Because I'm going to hit... I hope I get a land and I'll be able to do 2 things. Aww. He took away my River Sneak. So what I could do is I could return my my Water Folk, but I'm not going to do that. So what I'm going to instead... I'm going to play this. I'll put a counter here to make this a 3/2. Then I will play a River's Boon. And I'll put another one here. Oh, I can't. I messed up. See, that's what I'm talking about. I punted. Why? Alright, I'm just going to go to combat, attack. I hope you guys find that funny, because my friends will when they see this. And that's why I don't play in professional tournaments, even though I do want to play in one, just for fun and the experience of going. But like I said, there's my first punt. So I'll probably have one more major punt by the end of the game. But I'm feeling pretty good about this win because he's so behind. In my board state, I still have 3 more creatures. I could resolve this right now, which I will. I'm just going to put that back into his hand. And he's now going to take a minimum of 6 damage. Okay, well, that would be cool. That's not what I need. So now, let's do this right. Rivers, Herald, boom. So, +1. +1. So now I have 8 points of damage. All attack. So see, this is what I say that I'm good at being lucky, because Lady Luck has said, despite your poor play, Joaquin, I'm going to help you out. So that's it. I hope I know I already said this before, but I'm going to wrap it up again. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed laughing at my punt. If you do, hit the like button. Leave a description down below what you like and dislike about Arena. Overall, I think this is great for new players to learn the game, to play without spending money, to learn how to play different deck strategies before you actually start building your deck for Standard. If you're new to the channel, hello, and hit the subscribe button, and I will catch you later. Oh, I love that, Johnny.